Hello everyone, this is Katie's Fat to Fit Journey 3.0. This is just a little video about Mounjaro injection and why I decided to go on it and how it's gone for me so far. So as I said in my first video, I was sort of stuck in a bit of a rut, a bit of a plateau with my weight. I'd lost weight over the past few years, but just not quick, not a lot in the sense of things, probably about two stone. But yeah, I was just stuck at 17 stone, in the 17 stone category, and just couldn't really lose any more weight despite running, despite exercising, despite eating healthy, tracking calories, tracking nutrition. I just couldn't seem to shift anything else, and it does have a bit of a downer on your mental health on the side of you trying a lot of different things and you're really putting a lot of effort into it and you don't feel like you're reaping the rewards, so it makes your motivation drop. So yeah, I started Mounjaro 2.5 milligram in March of this year, 2025, and I was 17 stone 4 when I first started in March of 2025. Within the first month, I'd gone from 17.4 to 16.8, so a significant loss. Felt fine, a little bit of a headache firstly after injecting, but other than that, no other side effects or symptoms that are associated with Mounjaro. Second month, I started obviously 16.8. I went down to 15.12. So yeah, again, another significant loss. Again, no side effects, nothing that significant apart from, as I say, a bit of a headache when I first took the injection. But other than that, nothing else. Probably wasn't hydrating as much as I should have, but since I've been working on the hydration, I then did take what's known as the golden dose, which is the pen has enough to make an extra dose out of it. So I got some needles, 1 milliliter needles off Amazon, and just basically withdrew the golden dose from both pens. So I had 2 extra doses before I went on to me bigger dose of 5 milligram. So between the golden dose, I was 15.12 to start with, and then I went to 15.7. So that was 2 weeks because there was 2 golden doses. So that, again, at that point I was thinking, well, this is why I think I need to go to the 5 milligram, because the weight it was still dropping and still moving in the right direction, but just wasn't dropping as significantly as I felt it should be moving. So moved on to the 5 milligram, which I was nervous about. Just obviously you hear horror stories and everything like that in the sense of the side effects. So we started the 5 milligram dose, and I was 15.7 to start, and within the month I gone from 15.7 to 15.1, which again doesn't seem like a lot, but still it's about £2, £1.50 a week. Again, I was a bit ill during this period, so nutrition probably wasn't on point. I probably wasn't eating as much as I should have, wasn't hydrating enough, wasn't moving my body enough, so it's expected to not drop as significantly as it should be. I'm still on the 5 milligram. I haven't started the second month yet, as I had the golden dose of the first 5 milligram pen on last Sunday. So just waiting for this Sunday to start the other 5 milligram pen. But so far on the 5 milligram, the headaches I haven't really had, to be honest. I think that was just initially my body getting used to a new drug, a new medicine. I have noticed, obviously, constipation is one of the side effects. I've had constipation, not massively, but just enough for me to go, right, I need to eat a bit more fibre, move a bit more. I have had the instance of one episode of an upset tummy, but again, it wasn't too bad. It was literally probably a day of just having a bit of an upset tummy and didn't feel sick or nothing. It was literally just an upset stomach. I get quite a lot of gas, bloating, but nothing in the side effects of sulfur burps or anything like that. But yeah, as I said, my reason for going on Mounjaro was just simply due to a plateau, being stuck in the same cycle. I think just, yeah, I was in a bit of a down point, to be honest. I'd not long left my job, waiting to start a new job, so money wasn't flowing, just motivation was an all-time low, and just sort of needed something to give me that bit of a boost, a bit of feeling good about myself, which I can definitely say I've noticed obviously a difference. I've nearly lost 2 stone in the 3 months I've been on Mounjaro. I know lots of people have lost a lot more in 3 months. Some people maybe have lost less, but everybody's different and every person is different. So loses at different stages and different, you know, it varies between person to person, as we are all individual at the end of the day. So, but 2 stone in 3 months compared to 2 stone I'd lost over 2 years is massive. Clothes fit better, feel better, running feels easier. Not at the minute, like I'm bloody suffering at the minute, I'll tell you that. Just due to the illness I had, and obviously I didn't run for a week, and motivation had hit a bit of a plateau. But yeah, I'd say fatigue's probably one that you do get with this. But again, if you're really at a point where you've tried all conventional weight loss treatments in the sense of eating healthy, nutritionally balanced diet, exercise, and you just feel stuck and you don't know what else to do. Because prior to this, I'd been to the doctors and asked for support, and they'd give me Orlistat, which is a tablet to help you basically lose fat. But then it restricts obviously how much fat you can eat, because if you eat quite a lot of fat in your diet, it just gives you basically an upset stomach, which you don't want to be walking around thinking, God, am I going to need the toilet, or am I going to make it to a toilet? Depends on what you eat. And that didn't work for me. So yeah, Mounjaro was the next best thing. I'd researched into it, I'd looked into it well in advance. I'd watched many videos of other people who I watch on YouTube. Freddie runs, he's been on Mounjaro, he's one of the biggest inspirations really for trying it. I thought, well, if he's trying it and it's working for him and it's helped his running, then definitely I think it was something that I needed to give a go. I'm open and transparent to anyone who I speak to. When they say, oh God, have you lost weight? I'm like, well, yeah, I have lost weight, but I am on Mounjaro, because it's not hard. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, sometimes we all need help in different things in our life, and this is just one of the things that I needed a bit of help and assistance with. But yeah, obviously I was dead apprehensive, just because you do read horror stories, side effects, all that type of thing, and no one wants to feel sick or be sick or whatever that may be. But I can generally say it's been a positive experience for me so far. Food noise, I'd say, is definitely the biggest thing, has reduced for me, in the sense of, I wouldn't say before I lost weight I was the worst of eaters. Because I've been on, well, trying to lose weight probably since about 2013, and I've lost weight. I've gone down to 12 stone, put it all back on and more, as you do. And yeah, I just trying to lose weight, and just, wasn't really, goes well, and then you have hit and miss and different things in your life come around, and you end up just stuck in a bit of a rut. But yeah, food noise, I'd definitely say, as I say, as far as my diet went, it wasn't too bad. But my main thing, I did used to probably indulge on too much, probably was sweet treats. I'd just sit there and go, oh, should I order a dessert, because I felt like it. Whereas I can honestly say, in the past 3-4 months, I may have had 3 or 4 little cakes or desserts, but other than that, like, it's birthdays or someone's made something and I've had it. But the desire hasn't been there as much as it used to be. It was like a daily sort of weekly occurrence, as well as like takeaways. That has gone down like significantly. Probably had 2-3 takeaways in the past 3 months, which is not bad at all in comparison to probably what it used to be. Like, I can say, like, honestly, you go into the shops and you buy what you need. You don't buy what you don't need, whereas before you'd see something like, it could be a chocolate bar, a pack of cookies, something that you just like, and you just pick it up for picking it up, not because you need it, but because you're just seeing it, and it's just that part of your brain going, oh, I want that. Whereas that bit is switched off. Yeah, you still get desires and you still get wants, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it is before, and you make more of a self-conscious decision to whether you really actually want that or you don't want it, which a lot of the time I'm passing down. And yet I'm still having alcoholic drinks, not loads, because I wasn't a big drinker beforehand, but, you know, I still like to indulge in a shandy or a Guinness with blackcurrant, and I still have them and absolutely feel fine on the Mounjaro for having them. But yeah, I appreciate this video is quite long, 10 minutes long of me rambling about Mounjaro, but definitely, if you are looking at it, you know, as I said, message me, inbox me if you want to know anything more specific about how I've felt or anything that I haven't covered in this video. But yeah, consult a doctor, consult one of the pharmacies online or a pharmacy near you in order to get all the information that you need and to make that decision for yourself. But yeah, I can honestly say I wouldn't look back now. It's honestly been one of the best decisions that I've made in far of health-wise, fitness-wise. It's improved me running. Not massively, but it's improved it to where it was. Obviously, extra weight doesn't make anything easy, does it? But yeah, on to the next video. I will probably do another update in another few weeks on the Mounjaro and see if I'm still content on the 5mg or if I feel like I need to go up. But yeah, just let me know what you want to see on this channel, on this Instagram, and I'll basically do my best to oblige. As I said, I'm happy to talk, happy to do whatever you want really. But yeah, these are just sort of some introduction videos really into the new sort of channel and what it's going to be looking at. Still going to be posting videos of my dogs and food and runs, because it's still my personal Instagram. It's nothing, yeah, it's just a personal progress page, but also, as I said, trying to inspire anyone who's been where I am currently, which is not feeling confident in yourself, not being happy with yourself, wanting to make a change, looking for like-minded people that look normal, and you think, God, you know, don't want to see any bikini models on here, because that's just not realistic in the terms of what people like myself need to see. You need to see people who you can relate to and who, you know, you have a similar sort of experience of the fitness industry or the weight loss industry, in the sense of everyone's experiences are obviously individual to them, but a lot of us do go through the same struggles and same challenges as far as weight loss goes, you know. So we've all been there. We're all, you know, can be on a journey together just to make ourselves 1% better. 1% better each day is going to lead to, you know, 100 times better in the year. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling now. But yeah, see you in the next video or next post. Thank you.